right, let's see. Let's see if I messed it up this time or not. I still don't understand the Zoom. It says public, but here it says only I can see it. So let's change that to everyone. So let me know if I messed it up or if everyone can see this. Let me know if you are here and watching, if you can see the little red live button over there. It's very delayed on my end. So you'll have to tell me if you can see me. Now it looks like from my thing over here that the little globe is on, which means I am not just talking to myself alone. I often just talk to myself. So if you could do me a favor, if you can see this, if you come on, if you're just passing by, drop a hi, I see you in the comments so that I know that this is working and that I didn't mess it up this time. I'm gonna comment to myself. Mess up this time. I can hear myself. I'm gonna comment to myself to see if I can see it. Tell me if you can see this. I'm sure this is very exciting. Just want to make sure that I got the settings right here. So if someone could let me know if you can see it or not, I want to do. Oh, it's working. Good. Good. It's working. It's working. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start because I'm sure this is gonna be. Oh, you know what I also want to do? Can I record this at the same time? Let's go back to Zoom over here. Can I record? I don't know. Maybe I can. Oh, so many things to learn. Record on this computer or record to the cloud. Let's record. Let's record to the cloud. Here we go. All right. So now I think I've done all the things that I forgot to do last time, like share this publicly so that more than myself can see it, and record because I forgot to do that last time too. All right. Here we are. So last time, even though I just did this for myself last time because I messed up the Zoom, we focused on sort of the basics and just talked what the tools were in Canva. And went kind of through how those worked and what they did. That's simply the basics. I'm going to call that like Canva 101. So today I want to go up a level or two and do a couple of more fun things with you, a little bit more advanced. I'm going to have you, instead of just put your toe in the water, I want you to put your whole foot in the water this time. And we're going to do like Canva 201 instead of 101, okay? So now let's see if I can share my screen. Here, let's go over here. There's our candle. Friday, by the way. If you're watching, tell me in the comments, like, how was your day? What did you do? Did you do something fun? Also, I would love to know if you watched the replay from last time. Let me know if you have any questions, if there's anything you want me to go over again. especially if you are um, now watching this and can see this live, which I hope you can see this. I hope I didn't mess it up again. Um, I'm gonna like be panicked about that until somebody comes on here and tells me they can see me. So here we are. Again, this is the home page of Canva, and I'm just gonna repeat like I did last time that your desktop, your phone, your iPad, it all has the same information in there, but it's gonna look a little different. So don't freak out that if my computer, because I'm on my laptop, looks different than what you see on your phone or your tablet. It's the way it's made. It's to give you the best user experience on whatever instrument you are using, so to speak. It's been a long day, so you have to forgive me if I lose words today. So, what I thought we'd do to start today is talk about this brand button. Now, brand button is only if you're a pro member. So if you only have a free version, you won't be able to do this. But I personally love it because obviously I'm a purple girl, if you didn't know that. I mean, so I tend to use always the same colors, the same fonts. I have my logo saved in there. And so as you use templates, it makes it really easy just to click a button and have your brand come up so you can instantly change those templates into the colors you use all the time, into the fonts you use all the time, so you don't have to figure out what color do I use. Go in and find your favorite font. It does it all for you if you have your brand saved. So how you would enter your brand is you just find it either here, if you're on your desktop, it's going to be on the left-hand side. On your phone or your iPad, it'll be in a similar spot. I'm going to move my picture. And you'll see I have some saved in here already. You just go and hit add new, and you can name it whatever you want. So if you have a specific company, like mine is TNT Spark is my business. But let's call it seeing for today. Whatever your business is, maybe you're a direct seller and you want to call it your company name because you're going to use those fonts all the time. Maybe you have your own business. Maybe you work for something else and you want to name it that. So whatever you want to name it, get creative, you can do that. And then just hit create. And it's going to come up with this, and you can see you'll have a place to add logos. So if you have a logo for your company, you would just either add new or you can pull it straight in from your like Explorer here. I like to just add new and upload it. So let's see. Let's call this my logo for now. There you go. Easy as that. Just upload it. And again, from your phone, you would upload it from your pictures, images. That's easy there. And now that will be saved forever. Your logo is in there. You can pull it in nice and quickly and easily to any template that you use moving forward. For colors, also really fun. It's going to automatically give you black and white because it's pulling that in from my logo. So whatever logo you add in, it's going to add those colors. I don't want black and white. You need to remove those. I want to do some different colors. So I can go in, place the plus button, and you can move this little slider around, pick whatever you want. If you happen to know what these colors are, or what these letters are, you can either do the CMYK, there's RGB, I think is in there. Oh, that doesn't, I lied. Sometimes they'll have a brand style guide and it will give you these numbers so you can add them in yourself and be very specific. Or you can just pick what your favorite is. Maybe I'm going to do, that looks like a good one. Let's pick it. Okay, and that's added that in, and now that is going to be part of my color palette. Maybe we need a green in there. I feel grinchy today. Maybe we need, so we need a teal. Sure, fine. And then what's another good one? We want a hot pink. Right, so now these are my brand colors going forward. And then let's add some fonts in. You can either, again, add new, you can edit, or if you add new, so the thing with this is you can add what they already have in there. So you can choose any of the fonts that Canva gives you here, or like say you have your own company and you've purchased a font or they have a very specific font that they use, you can actually upload a font that you have or that you purchased. Like I know some of the past companies that I've worked with, that's been the case. And so they give us the zip file that has those specific fonts. You save that on your computer and then you upload it, just like you uploaded the logo you would upload. I don't have one of those right now, so I'm not going to do it. Um, I'm going to just pick some random fonts here. Ooh, sailors. That looks like a fun one. All right, let's do another one. Maybe we want one with some, how about that? We're just going to be silly with these fonts. They don't really look great together. What I'm picking. I'm just random scroll right now. Thin font, and then maybe a cursive. Again, whatever floats your boat that you think looks nice together, put it in there. All right. So now that's going to be my font. If you, this is a new one. If you have a brand voice, so say, and this will be helpful if you ever use the AI tool in here and say you want to have it write descriptions or text or copy for you. This will be helpful. You can tell it like I'm right in a friendly tone with a bit of humor and sarcasm. And you put that in there. And so it will remember that anytime it goes to write content for you, it will kind of keep that voice in its head. And then if you use a lot of photos, so if you have a lot of product photos, this is a good place. You can keep them here. Same with graphics. If there's different graphics you use all of the time here, or a lot of people have like icons that they use regularly in their overall brand. So you just add them in from your computer as you do. I don't have those for any of my companies at the moment, so I can't add them in here for you, but you can add them in just like a picture. And what this does is it saves it for you. And I'm going to show you how you implement it. So this is called testing, right? So let's go back home and we're going to let's go to social media, make an Instagram post. Let's pick a random template here. Let's say this, 5 ways to crush your goals. We're going to implement. I just picked one, applied all 7 pages, okay? Now, these are not my colors. This is not my font. I don't love this. I don't want to have to go in and change every page, right? So I'm just going to go to design. I'm going to go to styles and look here. This is my brand, TNT Sparked. We can go to testing, select that kit. Here's our color palette. It changes everything. You can apply it to all pages. Just keep switching this little button here, shuffle, shuffle, and it will shuffle all the ways till you find a way that you like it. Maybe you want hot pink in the background. Maybe you want the purple. Maybe you want that green. I like this one the best. And then you apply that to all pages, and now it's turned that initial template into this for you. I don't know why it didn't give me my fonts over here. That's weird. Sorry, we'll just change it to that. Oh, it did. Those are the fonts. All right. And then apply that. And now it's changed it to the fonts that we picked. So rather than have to go to every single page and redo all your fonts and your colors, it does it in 2 or 3 clicks. So I love to be able to do that because I use a lot of these templates. You can also use the pre-made templates and fonts that they have for you if you don't want to do your own brand, or if you don't have Pro. Again, if you've picked a template, any template here, you would just go back to where it says styles, and then you can pick, this looks like a fun one. Shuffle, shuffle. Yeah, not as fun as it looked. Apply to all pages, and then you can pick different font sets as well. And it's gonna change that for you if you don't use your own brand. So that's how you use the brand piece here. I thought that was kind of fun. So again, if you're here, tell me hi if you can see this, if you see that little red live button. Hopefully, I'm still public and people can see me. I would just love to know that I'm not hidden again. So drop a hi if you're seeing this live. Drop a question if you have a question, and I will walk you through whatever you want to see. But I thought, again, today we do a little bit more of a 201, and then we'll get a little more advanced each week. So that's the brand. The next thing I thought I would walk you through is a little bit of that AI, because it is fun. And it's in a bunch of different places now. It used to only be in this docs place, but now it's everywhere. But I'm going to start with the docs because that's the easiest place to find it. Because it's right here in the plus button with the add magic. So say you you just want a little help writing getting some thoughts or getting some thought starters for whatever content you're gonna write. Maybe you don't even want the design part, you just want the content. You can actually go in to the docs here, hit magic write, and then have it generate something for you. So maybe you want 5 tips on using Canva. So whatever, you can give it really, really specific directions. You can give it something general. You can tell it to write a story for you. Like whatever, however creative you can be, it's gonna be more creative for you. And this now, I believe, uses the same technology or the same AI as ChatGPT. So let's see what it gives you. It gives us. Dun, 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 dun. There it is. So it gives us a story. Canva is a popular graphic, and it gives our 5 tips there. So now you can either turn this, use this as fodder to create maybe a carousel graphic, or you can just use the content and create your own post, like copy and paste that in Facebook as a post. Or the only thing you can do right here from Docs is convert it into PowerPoint. So clicking that button up there that says convert, and then you can use their templates. No, I don't love their templates here, gonna be honest. I think they need to, no, I can use my own brand. Yeah, that's fine. Oof, terrible fonts. I don't know why I picked that font. You can use this and it will create a presentation for you based on the copy that I wrote. Very good. Change the fonts to something legible here. Right. So that's one way to use Magic Write. Now another way to use the AI is actually in a design. So I'm going to go back to social media, which is my favorite button. Let's do a Facebook post, landscape this time. I'm going to stay in this blank template. I'm going to go down here where there's that little star button. I gotta move my picture. Can't see. And see, the magic right is here again. So it's that same thing. So you can tell it what to write here. So this is great if you're trying to create a graphic, like an educational graphic. So maybe you want 3 tips on the best ways to drink water, keep sentences short. See what happens. Here. So now you have your content here, and it's going to make it a lot easier than having to think of that content to design your graphic. So I can actually just going in, I don't want it to be bullets, right? And I think I'm actually going to want it to be 3 separate boxes so that I can put some stuff behind it. So in order to do that, I'm going to duplicate it 3 times, and then I'm going to delete the text that I don't need. So I have the 3 things separately. So like here, I'm going to delete those. So I have 1 box here. And then here, I'm going to delete the top one and the bottom one. So I have the middle text. All right, and then here, I'll delete the top 2. So now I have all 3. That will be easier to maneuver them. Okay. All right. Now, I want my, oh, they are not lined up. So I'm going to go into position, and I'm going to line them up to the left so that all my boxes are lined up. Now next, I want pretty shapes to be underneath them so that it looks nice. I like the ones with the rounded. I'm just going to put it underneath. Let's do that. And then again, I'm going to use this duplicate button here to do 2 more. That third one, did you see? It just automatically went to the right spot. That's cool. And then I'm going to change the colors so that they're 3 different purples. All right. And you can't see the text anymore. These went on top, so you can position them backwards. Okay. And then you can kind of mess with your text boxes here and make sure they fit. And then I think I need the text to be white so you can actually read them. Just select them all and make that text white. And then if you want the text to be a different font, you can select it all and then pick your font. These are my favorite fonts. I'm going to make them smaller. Put it in there. Okay. We can line it up again. Actually, I'm going to line it over here. Show you why. All right. Now, since there's 3 of them, maybe we should add some numbers. But I don't just want regular numbers. So there's fun numbers in here. So if you go into the search elements, so again, our elements are over here, the boxes, hearts, triangle over here. Go in here. Let's press the number 1. You're going to get a whole bunch of fun numbers. See all. And then you can pick one that you like. That looks fun. Let's do lights like we're on Broadway. And then just size that. Size you want it to be. And move it. All right, and then it's going to give you the magic recommendations for their matching one. So you can do 2 and you can do 3. I just hold down my Oops, that didn't work. If I go to this one, I can see I have it at 78 or 62. Okay. It doesn't want to quite go there. Fine. Good enough. We'll see. And again, let's line them up. Position. Let's hit that vertically button so they're lined up vertically. Now looks good. So now we have a fairly decent graphic here. You can also change the background color if we want. Maybe we want that to be gray. I don't know. Seems fine. Maybe you want a little texture in the background. Let's do just texture. I do a lot of searching there. Pick something that looks good. Let's do. Here, I'm just going to put that over the whole thing. And again, position it so it's hidden behind. And there we go. That is a graphic we could use. I didn't have to write anything. All I did was use that little magic write button. Over in this, it's called the Canva Assistant. You can also use shortcuts if you press that slash forward button on your keyboard. It's easier on the keyboard. So like the little, see if I can show you this button, that button. If you press that on your computer while you're in here, where did it go? It should bring up, okay. Well, I lied. I guess it just brings up this box. Somewhere, this is like a shortcut to add to find your shapes. So for like the boxes I did here, you can find it right here in the shortcuts. So that's a quick and easy way to do like a written graphic using the AI tool. I think it's fun. And again, anywhere it says magic write is where you can do that. And it's in a lot of different places now. It used to, like I said, it only used to be in that docs section. You can also change the size of your graphics. So like this is Facebook landscape. If you want to make this a story size on your phone, it's going to be, it's not called Magic Switch on the phone, but it looks like 2 rectangles on top of each other. You just press that button and it resized to whatever size you want it. So I'm going to say I want this to now be Instagram story size, but I don't want to lose this size. I'm going to hit copy and resize. If you hit resize the design, you will lose the original size. So make sure you hit copy and resize. And then open it, and now you have it resized to story size. Easy breezy. So that's how you can have graphics, make graphics in multiple sizes. And then the other thing I wanted to show you today, I think, was creating a reel or like using video. So I like to use this to make, not to make reels, but to make stories that have video in them. And I will use the templates for that here. So let's use one that's not Pro. Pro one. Pro. Let's see what looks good. What looks good? Maybe something like this. Okay. So this is a video, and ultimately it will move like this, but I would use it inside my stories, not as a reel. But it has the same basic principles as a template that you would do, the other stuff. So you can go in and, like we did before, change the styles, do whatever color palette you like, okay? Or fonts that you like, right? So again, I just did that with that simple click. You can go in here and change the photos to your own photos. So you click on the individual photos, and then you would go to edit photo, or on your phone, you just click the photo and then go to where it says photo on your screen, or to uploads if you've already uploaded pictures. And let's pick something. Kitty cat looks good. You can drag and drop. I'm gonna pick random pictures. These look good. That's cute. All right, so now I've just changed this whole design to my pictures, but I use their template. And I did that in seconds. And you could go back and do it to the same thing over here. I'm going to go to design, to styles, click all pages, and then find pictures. You can use your own pictures, which would be in uploads, or you can use existing photos in their own, whatever they have available for you within photos. Like I said, I'm a pro user, so I have a lot of photos available. And you just drag and drop. Now these things, looks like it's text here. I can't see that. Eyes are not good. So you could just go in and you could edit this text, I think, unless it's a sticker. Oh, that's just a sticker. I lied. So you could delete it. You could put a different sticker in there. If it was text, you actually, let's make it text. I don't think I showed you guys how to do that with the text yet. So let's add collection. And then you can add a dot. Where is that dot on the keyboard? Just add it twice. Now how you would get that circle is you go into effects, you go down to where it says curved, and there's half your curve. And then you can duplicate that, spin it around, and there you go. You've got your circle. And you can change the shape of that curve if you want by using the slider. It can go the other way. You can make it a smaller curve, bigger curve, however, teeny tiny curve. That was at 88. 89, that's fine. But that's how you do curvy text. it's in effects, and then down there at the curve, it goes 88. And if you put a lot of text in there, it will do one complete circle, but that's easier just to do two. All right, and then you would download it just like we download the other things, as in go to share, and then hit download it, and it's going to download as an MP4, and you'll have a complete video that looks something like that you could add to your stories. Or you could make it a reel if you want. I just don't like reels that look like produced like this. And that is how you do video inside of Canva. Now, if you have Pro, one cool thing you can do now in video is you can actually remove the background in video, which is very cool. So you can make some fun effects in there. Especially if you like to do like effects with text. I'm going to show you a fun effect you can do with text and removing background from video. You can also remove background from photos, which is fun. But this is also another Pro only feature. So let's say Canva. All right, I'm gonna make this really big so we can see it. And I just do that by stretching it out. So I want that to be a black background. And then I'm gonna copy this. I'm just gonna move it down so I can see it. I'm gonna go into In Effects, hit Follow, and then make that color white. And then put that onto, and you'll see why in a second. And then we'll make sure that the layer, see the layers here? Yeah, layer. I want that to be on the top. Right. And then I'm gonna go back into Elements, and I'm gonna do Paint, Cloud, Motion. This one's really fun in videos, okay? Let's pick one. This one's pretty. Look at that swirl. It might not have a good. Let's not do that one. Let's do this one. I want to make this one cover that text. I'm just stretching it out. And then I'm going to go to Edit Video and see I have the background remover tool. And it's now I can see the text. And then in Position and Layers, I'm going to make sure that that is in between the black and the white there. So what's going to happen when this plays is that smoke is going to play through the text and looks like it's playing inside the letters. Isn't that fun? And then it disappears. So fun. And if you wanted, we could put a picture. Let's see. A picture of a person there. Let's put these ladies. Why not? And similarly, you go to, if you want to remove the background from a photo, you go to Edit Photo, BG, as in background remover. And now these guys are in on the action. So again, they're there. So that's what it looks like at the end. And you could save that as a video. Just to something a little fun. A little trick. A little nifty trick. Another fun thing to do with letters um, is if you go back into this elements, how we did the 1, 2, and 3, if you pick letters, let's put an A in. If you see these frames, there are some that have, there are letter shapes frames. So you can actually put letters in, and then you can drop pictures inside the letters. So let's say, you can also drop video inside the letters. Let's say we want a sunset in there. You could get a sunset picture, which is fun. So you can get some neat effects by doing that. This one takes some time, especially if you have a lot of text, but that is something cool you can do. Let's see. If there are any questions, let me know, or if anything else you want to see tonight, let me know. Otherwise, I think I will hold off on anything else because that's probably a lot that I just threw at you. But what we learned today was how to use the brand section, and that will really fast track a lot of your designs, especially if you use templates. You learned some elevated ways to use fonts and lettering and some cool effects that you can do with that. You learned how to incorporate AI into your design and some other shortcuts there. And then you learned how to remove the background from photos and from video. Now, hopefully, this gave you sort of the next level from the basics and gave you some additional tricks to try. And if you try any of them, I would love to see what you come up with. Share them in the comments or send them to me in the messages. And as always, drop questions, drop what you want to learn next into those comments or message me directly because I want to know what you want to hear next. So I'm making sure that I am giving you what you need and what you want. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Friday and a fabulous weekend. And I will talk to you soon. That is it for tonight. I'm going to stop recording. And again, have a great night. I appreciate you so much, and I will talk to you soon.